Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, September 29th, and I am basically in the beginning of two books, and so one of them is Catabasis. I was saying Catabasis until I started reading the book and I listened to the audiobook, and I think they said Catabasis. I might still be completely wrong. So this book, I'm reading it. I'm 50 pages into it, so very beginning, but I definitely want to, if not, read the whole thing, I want to at least make progress during this week. And I am 21% into Sorrowland, which is a horror book. So Catabasis is fantasy, Sorrowland is fantasy horror, mostly horror, I think. But also, I'm in the beginning of this one, so I also don't really have much to say about it. And I'm in a very big reading mood, so I want to read everything, and I definitely won't have time to read everything that I want to read because I want to finish both of these books. I want to start Sharp Ends. I want to start my reread of The Dragon Reborn, and I also want to start the next Dungeon Crawler Carl book. So that is absolutely not gonna happen. There is no way I'm gonna be reading those 5 books, not a chance. But I just want to read everything, but obviously I don't have time for that. But I mean, at least both of the books that I'm reading, I'm gonna either finish or make a lot of progress in. I think Sorrowland I am gonna finish pretty soon because it's definitely shorter. And yeah, then out of all of the other books I mentioned, I'm not entirely sure which one I'll start, but hopefully it will be one of them. And if not, it will be one of the many other books that I have on my TBR. And this weekend, I actually have plans because I have a run that's organized by where I work. So there's a run on Sunday and at 10, I think. And I don't think I'm gonna have energy to run in the morning because I always run late afternoon or nighttime, because in the morning I'm the furthest possible from a morning person. I barely have energy to walk in the morning. I barely have energy to be alive in the morning. So will I be able to run? I guess we're gonna find out. And 10 doesn't sound too early, but obviously I have to be there before 10, and obviously I have to wake up way before I have to be there because I have to get ready and get there. So it's early, especially for a Sunday. I hate waking up early every day. I especially hate waking up early on the weekends, but other runs and walks that I've gone to were definitely earlier than this. So it's not too bad. From all the ones that I've gone to, this is the least bad, but still not great, definitely still not great. But yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also, I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the energy. And I mean, it's not a long run, it's only 5K, but still, I said, I barely have energy to be alive in the mornings. That's gonna be a challenge for sure. But yeah, that is, I think, all that I had to say in this intro. Those are all of my reading plans and other plans. So yeah, I think that is everything, and welcome to the vlog. hello. It's Thursday and I have some reading updates. So, first of all, I finished Sorrowland, and that was a horror book. I don't think I talked about it at all in the intro. Hopefully, I'm remembering correctly. So, it's a horror book, and we were following Vern, and she is in the beginning of the book, like on the run from the religious cult she grew up in, and she is like on the run in the woods, and while she's on the run she actually gives birth to two babies. So that obviously complicates her situation, and there's like someone hunting her in the woods, which obviously also makes things worse. And she, like, we follow her through like some years, and through those years, like, there's something happening to her body, like it's changing. So there is like some body horror, and there's something like supernatural connected to what's happening to her body, and I really liked it. I thought it was not only like very creepy and like have the body horror that I love, also it was more like about the message of the book, and it had like a mix of real life horror with supernatural horror. And I always say that real life horror is not really my thing, but in this case I actually, I liked the message that he was talking about. So I also like as in it was horrible, but it's a horror book. So yeah, I did really like it, and I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. And I am 58% into the Butcher's Masquerade, which is the 5th book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, which is like fantasy sci-fi, and basically like the world has ended and there are these dungeons that people can go in and basically fight to survive and get through levels of the dungeon. And you're following Carl, and you're following Donut, who is a cat, and they are, a duo, they're a team, and they go through all of these like fights. And it's also is very much like a video game. They have skills with levels, they have potions, they have XP, they have mobs that they need to fight, they have like boss battles, and it's also like a reality TV show for like the aliens to watch. And it's always like very fun, very action packed. I absolutely love the characters, I love the challenges, the quests that they get. And in this one there's like all of that, but also Carl is in like some legal trouble as well. So that's fun as in like he's really struggling, but fun for me to read. So I'm really enjoying this one, and this one is very long, and I think the next book or the next 2 books are even longer, which is crazy because they did not start out like that long, but they're getting long as hell because this one is 700 pages. I think 707 exactly. But yeah, the next ones I think are even longer. So yeah, like 58% is actually a lot of pages. And yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm having fun. This is like absolutely insane in the best way possible. So yeah, having a lot of fun with this. And then I made some progress in Catabasis. I still don't know if that's how you say the title of the book, but I'm just gonna go with that. And I got to page 204, which is like this. And it is definitely less than I wanted, but I've been having a lot to do this week. And like this book, I'm mostly like listening to the audiobook. So, it's easier to get through because I can just like listen to it while I'm doing other things. This one I'm actually like physically reading. So I haven't really had as much time to just sit and read. So I haven't made as much progress as I wanted. And so basically this one is like fantasy and dark academia, and we are following Alice, who's a grad student, and her advisor like dies in a magical accident that maybe was sort of her fault. And she really wants like a letter of recommendation from him, because that will really like give her the chances to be, to get a really good position like in magic, which is like what she's studying. And so she decides to go to hell to basically get him back. And Peter, who is like, they have the same advisor, he also like wants the same thing as her, and they're sort of like rivals, and they go together to hell, and they are going through the different courts of hell. I think it's courts. And yeah, it's definitely like, I'm having fun. I'm liking it. I'm sadly not loving it as much as I was expecting, because this was my most anticipated book of the year. And like, I am having still a lot of fun. I'm really liking the plot, and I'm really liking to see like how hell is like interpreted here. But I not really liking the characters, like their interactions. I think it's like a romance. I think this is supposed to be like enemies to lovers, but like I don't really, I'm not loving that. And I know I don't usually like romance, so probably I'm the problem. But since I love everything that RF Kong writes, I was hoping that the romance here wouldn't be a problem for me, but I don't love it. And like, they're supposed to be enemies, and like, yes, sometimes they like bicker a lot, and they do seem to have like a past, like history, but mostly they are just like working together and helping each other. So like, they're not enemying that much. So there's also that. And yeah, I'm not loving their interactions. I'm loving to like discover what they're discovering. I'm loving to go through what they're going through. But them, like, individually, they're okay. They're like, neither of them are like a perfect character. Neither of them are like that great of a person as it seems for now. But like, they're interesting as characters, but them together, I'm not loving it. I'm not vibing. But I am interested in the plot, and I am liking to explore hell, basically. So yeah, that's it. That is my update. And yeah, I would love to finish it this week. Like, I have 340, I think, pages left. So like, I definitely could, even if I read like 100 pages ish per day, like in the next 3 days that I will have, like, I could finish the book, and like, I really want to. Let's see if I manage. And then The Butcher's Masquerade, I don't think I will finish it, because it is just so damn long. Even just like listening to the audiobook, I still need the time. The audiobook is 23 hours long. Like, I listen to it faster, but still it's long. It's very long. So yeah, my goal is to just make as much progress in both of these books as possible, and then see if I manage to like finish either of them. And if I do, maybe I'll start something else. But that doesn't really sound very achievable, at least like in the state that I am right now, which is extremely tired, because today was crazy. Like, I did like so many different protocols at work at the same time that like my brain is fried, and also I'm tired physically. So yeah, today was a day. And then like, I got out of work. I was already like so tired. I still had to go to the grocery store to get food. So, I was like, I just want to go home. I just want to rest. And then when I got to the subway station, I mean, to like the second subway station that I get to, because like I get in one, and then I had to like change lines. In that one that I had to change lines, when I get to like my line, there are literally, and I'm not exaggerating, over 100 people there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like, people were just stopped. There was like a huge group of people just like concentrated in one place. And I was like, what is happening? And there was like one subway there, like stopped at the line, but also like on the like display that says the next subway that will get there, like the destination, how long it will take, it said like no service. So I was like, excuse me, I am confused. And then suddenly a bunch of people appeared, like screaming, singing, and I was like, what is happening? And then that's when I realized, when I actually was able to see who those people were, that it was like the subway that was there was like a special service to get like those people to the stadium, because there was a game, and that was like the fence of the rival team. So I guess they were taking them like separately to avoid confrontations, I guess, because there was also a lot of police there. And the stadium is like five subway stops from like that station. So that was happening. And like, when I got there, I only had to wait like maybe like 6-7 minutes. It wasn't too bad. But like, considering the amount of people that was there, I don't know like how long that had been stopped. But yeah, eventually I did make it home. clearly. And I did have like a 30-minute nap, which actually was great. It did wonders for me. I am tired, but at least I don't feel like I'm gonna pass out in the next 5 minutes. So I would say that is a win. And yeah, that's it. I think that is all that I had to update for now. That was the most exciting thing that happened, and doing exciting, I mean not fun at all. So yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we will get the t-shirt and whatever for the run on Sunday, because it's like organized. I don't know if I said this, but it's like organized for by the place where we work. So we just have to go somewhere, which honestly I have no idea where it is. I hope like my colleagues know where it is. I'm assuming they do, because they have been there for longer than me. So I'm assuming they know where it is, but it says like 13th floor, and that was just like, excuse me. In the building there we work, there's only 3. I know there's like the building beside it has like a bunch, but I didn't even know it went to 13. That's crazy. So yeah, we eventually have to go get our t-shirts and stuff, and then there's the run on Sunday, which I am still not mentally prepared for, like to run in the morning. I don't feel ready for that. But anyway, that is all for now. It is past midnight, so I'm going to stop making noise and I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you probably on Saturday. Hello, it's Saturday. I'm gonna make this update very fast because I need to leave the house very soon, but I haven't stopped doing things today, and this is the first time that I've had to sit down and film. But I finished, surprisingly, shockingly, crazily, The Butcher's Masquerade, because that book is fucking massive, but I finished it, and there was an actual Butcher's Masquerade. It was an actual, ball that happened. And so I was very excited to get to that part, which was the last 20 to 30%, I would say, and maybe 20, because like I said, that book is massive, so 30% is a lot. So yeah, it was probably the last 20%, and it was really fun, really stressful, and I really liked it. I continue to absolutely love the characters. I continue to absolutely love the action, all of the skills that they win, all of the battles that they have to go through is super fun. Not for them, but definitely very fun for me. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and Carl and Donut's relationship keeps getting better and better and more adorable as the books go on. So I also love that, and yeah, had a lot of fun. I will probably give it 4 stars, and honestly, that's it. I made some progress in Catabasis, but I read 20 pages. So I'm not even gonna talk about it, because what do I have to talk about in 20 pages without spoilers? Absolutely nothing. So there's that. And that's my update. Because so today's Saturday, and tomorrow I have the run. And supposedly I was just gonna stay home the whole day. But then last night my bestie was like, don't you wanna come have dinner with us at the mall? And I was like, okay, maybe I do. So I will be leaving. We're supposed to meet at 6, and it's 5:41. So I need to leave. I mean, me and her at the subway, not at the mall, but yeah, her she's on the subway already, and it's gonna get to my station at supposedly 6-ish. So I need to still get dressed and leave and get there. So that's why I'm making this very fast. And I'm speaking very fast, and I'm not gonna say much probably. But yeah, I am gonna leave my house very soon. I just told her that I can't come home very late, because again, I do have the run tomorrow in the morning, so I should probably sleep. What a concept, I know. But yeah, I did edit my wrap up today. I uploaded that. I mean, I scheduled that. It's gonna be uploaded tomorrow. And I went to the grocery store. I cleaned up a bit around the house, and yeah, that took a lot of time apparently. And also I finished The Butcher's Masquerade, because I finished it today. And that's it. I was like 80 something percent through yesterday, I think. So again, yeah, I had like basically the Butcher's Masquerade, the actual thing to get through, which was again super fun. And yeah, so I don't think I will be reading anymore today because I'm gonna leave, and then when I get home I will probably just like get ready to sleep and sleep, because I won't be getting home like extremely late, but I know that it definitely won't be early either. So I'll probably like not do anything productive today anymore. And also I feel like it's gonna rain because I'm looking out the window and it's getting like very gray, which I don't appreciate because I have to be outside. But anyway, tomorrow I do intend to read Catabasis. I want to make some progress. I want to make, hopefully I want to make a lot of progress. I am now realizing that I definitely won't finish it this week because I did finish one book, so I won't finish the other. Because I just thought that I would finish Catabasis instead of The Butcher's Masquerade, but if I finish The Butcher's Masquerade, I will not be finishing Catabasis, So, yeah, I will hopefully make some progress. Like I said, I will have my run. Hopefully I won't die, because in the morning I am barely alive as it is. And yeah, that's it. That is everything. I need to go, and I will talk to you on Monday to wrap up the vlog. Okay, so it's Monday and I'm here to wrap up this vlog, and I actually did finally make some decent progress in Catabasis. I got to page 377, which is like 70-ish% into the book. So, finally made some decent progress. I mean, not, that crazy progress because I didn't finish it, nor did I get anywhere close to finishing it, but I did make some progress, which is great. And I am liking it more now. Like, I mean, I was already liking it, but now I am even more into it, because also we met a new character that definitely made things interesting, and we are also learning more about our characters' pasts, and that definitely made me care more about them and like them more. And also, like, we knew what their like reasons were to go into hell, but now we have like a deeper understanding of exactly why they are doing this, like, more detailed explanation. So yeah, I'm definitely invested. I'm definitely excited. I'm also definitely scared for some of the things that are to come, because things are not looking great for our characters. So there's that. But yeah, I'm definitely even more invested now. I'm definitely having even more fun with this book, and that is all that I have read since I last talked to you. And I did meet my friends on Saturday after the last talk to you. I barely made it to Subway, but I made it to the Subway. And like, when I got to the Subway station, there was like one Subway getting there, and it was with the destination that like of the Subway that my friend was in. So I was like, I should just get into this one, because I'm not sure if she's in this one or the next one, but like, I don't have service in my Subway station, so I couldn't text her while I was there. But like, in the next station over, I do have service, so I was waiting until I got service to tell her, I'm in the Subway, are you in this one? And she was in fact not. So I got out, and then I got back in, like, into the Subway that she was in. And yeah, everything worked out. We went to the mall, we walked around, we had dinner, we had a lot of fun. And yeah, then I came back, and I really wanted to like sleep earlier because I had the run on the next day. But me being me, I couldn't really fall asleep any earlier. Or I mean, maybe like half an hour earlier than usual, but not that much, not as much as I wanted, definitely. And so yesterday I did go on my run, which was fun. There were a few people there from work, and after the run we were like hanging out for a bit, socializing. And then I came back home and I had a nap, which was great because, like I said, I didn't sleep as much as I wanted. And then, I ran, so I was extra tired because like, I never run in the morning. I think I said this like a million times already. I never run in the mornings. I always run like late afternoon because I have no energy in the morning, like, to even be alive. So that took everything out of me. But I did it, and then like I said, I had a nap, and then I read Catabasis. And that was pretty much it, I think. That is probably pretty much all that I did since I last talked to you. And so, to wrap up what I read this week, which again was quite a lot. So, I read some of Catabasis. I finished Sorrowland, and I read The Butcher's Masquerade, which was 1,314 pages, which, again, that is a lot for me. I don't know what's been happening in the last couple weeks, but I am loving it, because I'm loving to read all this much, and also, like, I'm really enjoying at least most of the books that I've been reading. So I've been reading a lot. I've been reading great books, like books that I love. So it's just been going great, and I hope it continues to go this way. But that is everything for this weekly reading vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!